So today on Project Shop, we got the pyro chief in the building over here. Now what we're gonna do is basically we're gonna have a stator barbecue, okay? We got 2 bags of charcoal. We got a bunch of wood from the stand that was the shopsmith that I gave Steve was on. He's gonna do something different, so we decided to cut it up for some kindling. We got some sawdust to start the fire. I got some diesel fuel around here somewhere. And we're just gonna pile them here, kind of like a layered cake. And then I got 3 fans to suck the fumes out of the building. And then we're just gonna have a barbecue, man. We're gonna cook them. We do have a fire extinguisher on hand. You know, we're all about safety over here. I do have a hose as well, just in case we burn it, you know, so we don't burn the shop down. And we also have, Steve brought out this nice rosebud torch here. Now that I've got some oxygen, I don't even know what this is, but we'll try to fire that up as well. So there's a couple here that just have a couple little pieces in it. We're gonna see how it goes. We're gonna stack this one and then stack that one, and then possibly I'm gonna put this one up on the table and see if I can get the copper to move on that one. If not, we'll have to light another fire. But we might even drop some of these rotors, like these ones here, these full ones. We might just drop them down in there on top of it, and that one too, and get the cooking. Alright, so we got some fuel in there. I put some diesel fuel in there, some charcoal. I like this with my torch. We had a rosebud on here, but it was getting hot in the handle, and I didn't want it to blow up. I think this cutting torch will probably melt that shit out pretty quick. I think we need more firewood. Yeah, we're cooking, and we're cleaning up scraps from the shop. All right, we're gonna get this table set up so I can try to pull those final stators while this thing's cooking off. And once this thing gets hot, we probably won't even have to cook it up as long as I did that other one. We might need some more kindling. We got a baby piece here. Yeah, that's gonna have to come out. One of them coals burned down there. I put some diesel fuel in there, but that's not really like, probably should have put some gasoline in there. Oh, we got crackling going on. Smells good. Reminds me of up north, man. Reminds me of home, man. We used to have a wood stove in the winter. Now it is winter out here, but man, it's probably 80 degrees. You know what's cool? I'm standing right here. I can't even smell that. Them fans are doing a really good job of sucking that stuff out of the building. Them coals are starting to go off. Alright, we're gonna get set up over here on the table. I think on these big stators, man, I'm just gonna hit them with the cutting torch and see if we can't free this shit up. This one here, we might lay across the top, kind of like a rotisserie. I mean, it is a rotor, a rotor rotisserie. Come on, oh, yeah.
You gonna lay that in there?
I'm gonna lay it across the top.
Okay.
Man, I think we need more fuel, bro.
Yeah, we're really trying to burn.
Once them coals get going, we need more small pieces of wood.
Okay.
Hey, maybe take that plywood and cut strips.
Okay.
We're getting some crackling going. That's a good sign.
This does better. The plywood doesn't burn.
Plywood ain't gonna burn right? Alright, come on, let's get our rotor rotisserie going. Haha, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. Let's get the stator wrecker set up and start pulling some copper. Okay, we got the stator wrecker all set back up now. This time, instead of using the cherry picker, we actually used the hydraulics to bring it up and down. First, we used the bottle jack to kind of make up the difference. And then once we got low enough, we just used a stack of wood and the cylinder. I did have to replace this seal. I don't know how well that's going to come in on the camera, but the inside of that seal was kind of cooked. See that? So I do keep a large assortment of seals because I got, you know, those over there. Now, this thing over here, that glue's finally starting to cook off. And, you know, I don't think I'm going to do this again because I don't like all that glue burning off into the atmosphere like that. Now, obviously when they melt this and they throw it in a smelter and all that shellac and glue is getting melted off anywhere somewhere, I just don't like personally doing it, you know. But yeah, these things are getting cooked pretty good. Let's go ahead and just kind of rotate our rotors around here a little bit. Oh yeah, they're already starting to come out. So I don't know how long these things need to cook, but you can see that's like bubbling up there. That's just leaning on this one really bad. I almost need two hands for this. Hold on. Have to get another throw. Yeah, so the fire actually worked way faster than the kiln over there. So yeah, I don't know about this fire method. Okay, we're gonna get over here and now this thing's been leaking. I don't know if I held pressure back on this. I don't think there was pressure in there. But that thing was definitely leaking. We did heat these up and bend them. So they're a little narrow. They're still kind of long as shit. But I think we're gonna have better luck with this setup. Let me just get a little bit of tape on this hook. Okay. Let's see how these do. Yeah, we got an issue with the hydraulics. Maybe I should put that back on there. Being in the way of this tool balancer. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Nice, that's a nice little chunk right there. This thing is still slow as molasses. Now see, I think the majority of the stators are going to come out like this. No problem, 2 pulls. That pulled everything out, and you can see the glue in there. But this is nowhere near full of glue like that other one. This one here, I don't think we're going to be able to fit this. Dang. Yep. Okay. So I really don't have anything else this size, but I do have a bunch of little guys. The problem with these little ones is I might have to put some spacers. I didn't build a jig yet. I'm kind of waiting for the milling machine. I'm almost done with it. Okay, now that's borderline. Everybody that says I was squeezing these things too hard, I was just squeezing it hard enough to basically stop this from moving. Now this is still kind of loose, but we might be able to get it. Let's see what we got. These little ones should be no problem, really. Yeah. Oh no. That's freaking aluminum. Let's pull it out anyway. We got this far. That sucks. That's the only thing that kind of makes me nervous about electric motors is not being able to check the aluminum coils. But from what I can see, really only these small ones. Like the small the squirrel fan motors for the AC compressors. Now this one's all tore up. It's like something got smashed down on that. I don't know how well this is going to work, but we're going to give it a shot. I definitely need a V for that one. It didn't even try, it just kind of bent it. Alright, let's see what else we got. We got this thing that the rotor. Let's see if I can't get that in there. Now these rotors, I'm gonna have to make like a beak. Something that can get in there real tight and thin on these sides. And then we're definitely gonna have to get this stuff off. Oh, this is coming right off. Oh, that makes it a lot easier. Nice. Well, obviously that came right out because I burnt it. That's a heavy piece of copper. Let's see if I can't grab that bottom one without reset. No, I'm going to have to reset. There's a clearance issue. I should be able to do that without cooking them. Because cooking them, look at all this shit here. That's just a mess, man. All the way around. Let's try a rotor that hasn't been cooked. This is going to be a problem, that bearing. Maybe I can pull that bearing off of there. Oh, I can't get to it. No.
Don't grab that bearing.
I don't have enough reach.
Got a snap ring on it.
Oh no.
Yeah. Knock it back on there.
Oh, snap ring's coming off.
Did it?
Oh, I got it off by hand. Almost. Got a flathead?
Yeah.
I almost got that snap ring all the way off by my finger.
There we go.
There it is. I got it off. but I need to get it all the way off. Brass. There we go. See, now this is where I need a hole in the plate.
Yeah.
Or like that guy had, man, he had that little V and the little pusher.
Can you grab it now?
I might be able to.
Are them handles better?
Yeah. Way better.
No.
I wonder if I can get it.
Yeah, there you go.
No, it's got to be right on there.
Does it?
Not deep enough.
No.
Whoa, there it is. Ha
Oh, you got it?
That's what I'm talking about.
That's a good grab. That's some jaws I made.
This is the problem. I need a beak or something to get in here.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah!
What's that?
That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
I knew it would.
Dude, that's a nice chunk right there. Heck yeah. Oh yeah. Dude, it's coming right out now.
Yes, you loosened it up. Hear all that.
Oh, nice. So we're going to need a bearing puller, so I can just stick it on there and do it. Alright. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Man, if I could get down in that corner better, I could get this in one shot. Yeah, man. Shit, we probably didn't even need to cook them other ones. Well, I am having clearance issues with some of them. But removing that bearing, I think removing the bearings is key. So we need to make a setup with that V where we can just drop them in real quick. And I think these might not be cut all the way on the back side. Yeah, we're having some angle issues. Now, when we're able to split these, we're not going to be able to split them all the way, but we're going to be able to come in here so hard to that shaft, it's going to almost, we should almost make a half round cutter. That way it gets down in there. I thought I was going to have to loosen up these things here. Now that is aluminum, and this has a lot of poured aluminum in it. Alright, now this one here is super long. I'm not so sure we're going to be able to get the same results. I'm going to it looks like I can clamp on that though. Okay. Hammer time. lot of brass flying around the shop. Oh, that one's wanting to come right off. Maybe that's what we need to put an air chisel on that. Nope. Definitely need some cut. Maybe I can just grab the plastic and pull that off. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Pull that thing right off of there. There we go. We're working it.
You got an air fitting?
Yeah, if you look in that yellow thing with all the drawers up in the top, top right hand side, there's a bunch of air fittings. Got it started. The problem is I can't get in there all the way. I almost get it like that, but I need something to brace the handle off. Oh yeah, I got a better bite on that. I pulled most of it out. I actually use this as a spacer. Get back on there.
Hang on, you're not cut. That ain't cut. There it went.
Who needs to cut it when you got hydraulics?
Yeah, you just tore it. Either way.
Brute force. That's what I'm talking about. What we got? Couple stragglers.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I did before, I used a block of wood to space the handle up to get me the upward pinch. Once it starts pinching, man, yeah, you just need to get a good pinch. So we need a set of beaks, something like half the width of this, that can sneak down in there. They got to be on more of an angle like this, you know? Instead of like that, they'll be like out here more, but have more force here to make up for that steep angle. But hey, look, we're getting a nice little chunk of copper over here. I'm surprised it's pulling these things out as good as it is. Those ones we got over there cooking, the ones over there marinating, those are gonna come out real easy.
We need.
Steve's over here still messing with these things. So he's cutting a lot of the spring off of this coil. And because this is basically like a giant resistor, the shorter it gets, the hotter the coil should get, theoretically. He keeps cutting it down, trying to get it to glow red.
Yeah.
It is cranking off some heat, but... Okay, this is where we're at over here, though. We got the air hammer. I'm going to try that. See if we can't knock some of the rest of this out. I'm having a hard time pinching it with these things. I'm going to make a beak on the next one, but we are getting a nice little pile of copper. The stators, there's still a bunch of coals down there. Nice little warmth coming off. It's not smoking anymore, so pretty much it looks like most of the glue's burned off. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to get these big ones up over there on the table. I'm going to pull the copper out. We're going to get this on the table. I'm going to see if I can't pull the copper out of that. We're going to leave the big one. That's going to be our fire pit for now. We have this big thing and that. Now that one there, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to pull these things off, go stick it in the press, and I'm pretty sure I can grab onto that, and you know, we might be able to get these out without burning it. These ones here, I ain't so sure, man. This was one tough mother humper. Now Steve is adamant that we save this shaft, and I think he's right. This is a huge shaft, and this would be absolutely perfect for a hammer mill. This thing already has like a big bolt pattern over here. It's got a bunch of shims here. I mean, we could put a bearing here, and then we can take one of them big ass discs that I got and somehow mount it on one end or the other. But just the rotating mass of this will do some damage. So what we're gonna do is move that stuff off, and we got this here. We're probably gonna stick this big stator and probably drop that down in there, heat that thing up, and since we got some coals in there, we might as well just keep burning shit, you know? Might as well. What do you think, Steve? Oh yeah, dude.
If it didn't have a bunch of air rushing over it, it would be glowing everywhere.
Yeah. I bet you it'd be glowing if we shut the lights out too.
Oh yeah.
So I bet you if we cut it in half, that thing would be really cooking. Now I don't know.
It burn up.
It burn up. That's pumping off some heat now, dude.
Yeah.
I think that's pumping off more heat than it was before.
Yeah.
But the thing is, oh, heck yeah. The thing is, if we have one of those, we're gonna have to have a couple of them.
We have 3 or 4.
But then we're gonna have to have it on different circuits, man.
Yeah.
We can't have it on the same plug.
We could if your breaker was big enough.
Right. We had to put like a 30 amp 110.
We got a measure.
We're gonna have to see how many amps this is pulling.
How much is that going right
Oh, I could tell you right now, dude. Hold this. Amps. Okay, let's see if I can do this without knocking your shit off. Oh. And without burning my thing. I'm gonna have to open that up a little bit.
Did you get a reading?
It sparked. I didn't get nothing. Okay, this shit's glowing. Look at that. See how many amps. That's pulling 10.9, 11 amps, dude.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good. Man, you'd only be able to run 2 of them on a 30 amp breaker.
Yeah.
Because you're going to max out, if you put more than 2, you'll be maxing it out. We're going to need a 220 100 amp breaker. On a 100 amp breaker, you should be able to run at least 6 or 7. You get up to 60% of the breaker, 70%. You don't want to be pushing more than that, really. Okay, Steve got this. Oh, man, this thing's got some authority. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this one. This one might be destined for the cooker. This one too. We're going to have to get a little pile for the cooker. Now, if I had the proper thing on the top, it wouldn't be an issue. I'd be able to hold these little ones no problem. The reason why I'm not just making them is because I want to make them on the milling machine. I contacted the guy, and the only holdup right now is this. Now, technically, I could run the mill, but first of all, we need to finish cleaning it. Oh, check this out. I put some of that rust, the evapo rust on there. Man, this thing is gonna come back nice. And I did an awesome job. If you haven't seen the video where I made the 3-phase converter setup, go check that out. This thing finally fired up, and basically I'm just gonna spend half a day, or probably, I don't know how long it's gonna take me, probably a whole day, to clean this up, because I don't want to be running these back and forth with all this grime. And we got to make sure that this pump, which oils everything, is working, and we oil everything. I did oil the this thing here, whatever it's called. There's a grease fitting back here. But what I need to do is I need to cut the plates. I'm limited on my steel. So, oh, and homeboy's gonna come over with the digital readout for it, and got a digital readout for the lathe as well. So the parts that I need to make, pretty much I'm gonna make them on here, and that's why I haven't just, you know, made something, because I don't have enough steel to make things twice right now. So I need to make a proper set. So that's why we're just playing what we got here, and we're just gonna go as far as we can what we got. We're gonna bring over some of these cooked ones right now, and see about pulling them out. 150 or something. Oh heck yeah, dude. Do it again.
You want me to hit the other side?
Yeah, go ahead, hit the other side. I'll be able to pull that now.
Easy.
Heck yeah, man. So that's a serious machine, dude.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you, man. If we had the gas compressor running, it'd do the same thing.
All right, well, let me fire this thing up. Oh yeah. All it needed was a little help from its friend. Oh, nice. That's a nice chunk of copper right there, man. Look at that. Heck yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, that's a heavy bastard there. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna need a bin for that stuff. Woo! Burnt copper. Oh, that's still hot. Oh, that's gonna be fun to work with. I'll watch the fingers. Now that one I did kind of squeeze a little hard. See if we can get it out without using the air hammer. or knocking this off. Gotta get in that corner. And this is where a little wedge, I don't have the proper beak yet.
Broke the fitting?
Yeah.
I bet you that fitting came from Harbor Freight.
There was a hole.
One thing about this burnt copper, it stinks. Heck yeah. Fire that wasn't enough. That's not coming right out. I don't think we cooked it long enough. That's still glued in there pretty good. Let me see what's on the back side. Might have to put that back in the fire. See if I can grab this other one. So, just like those big stators, some of these are just going to be harder than the others. Now when we're able to with the air hammer?
Yeah, it'll knock them loose.
Oh yeah, that stinks, man. Pulling some of them. That's crazy. I mean, it's getting nuggets of it, but this one here, man, this one needs to go back in the fire.
No. Wait for that.
It just ain't doing it, man. You gonna hit it with that?
Yeah.
Some serious vibration. I'm up on the top ones. I had to flip it.
Yeah.
Hold on, let that air build up. Start putting some weight in the drum. I don't think it's moving. Here, you know what? Let me grab a hold of this while you do that. Hold on, get this top corner.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Let me get some tension on it. All right, go ahead. Let me flip this over. Oh. thing is hot. Yeah, man, if I can get down in there with like a pointed beak. Some of that copper feels loose. That stuff on the inside. I'm only getting a piece.
You got it.
No, man. I only got a piece of it. Oh! Broke another fitting? It's gotta be them Harbor Freight fittings, man. That gun's hitting too hard. You're gonna have to find some steel ones. So, this is where having these cut teeth is causing a problem. I really need either a beak to get down in the corner. It's just kind of sliding and cutting. These need to go back in a fire. I'm gonna pull this out. We'll bring over another one, see if we get any better luck. I can't even get a good bite. I'm pretty much already closed down on it. This one's gonna have to go back in. We're gonna have to put this one in the kiln probably and let it cook for a while.
It don't work all that. You can't grab it?
I can't.
You want to turn them?
Those little teeth are letting the copper go in between.
Let's take them off then.
It's already closing too tight. We're not getting, these things need to be like, the further we get in, the less grab power it has. Whoa. Hot, 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 hot. Hot potato, woo! Damn. It's coming through the welding glove. See, those people that rewind these things, how come the plates don't get messed up when they heat them up?
Which one you pull?
Ah, yeah, the whole thing in one shot.
See that glue all melted?
Ooh, oh, that stinks. Oh, that's heavy though. That's a nice chunk of copper. Yeah, this looks like one that I had tried before. All right.
There it goes.
Yeah. All right. That's a nice chunk. Look at that last one to see if we can get it out. Oh, this one looks crispy, dude.
Yeah, it does. I don't even know if it's solder out. Melted everything out.
Oh, this is so hot. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a grip on this one. I got to make myself a little path here. Yeah, I think an air hammer up on the front side, just to clean this shit up, would probably be a good idea.
You want it? I got a spike.
If I can get right here.
It should go.
Oh, that's so loose, I think it will go. Oh, hell yeah.
That glue, when it's hot like that, it acts like a lubricant.
Dude, that's heavy. That's a nice chunk. Yeah, man, I gotta get right in that corner. Right there. Wedge down on it. You know what I was thinking? That little pneumatic cylinder I got, put on here to help close. Oh, we're gonna have
smoking?
we're gonna have this thing dialed.
That's smoking.
Yeah, it's still smoking. This is fresh off the fucking barbecue, man. What do we got here? All right, so it's getting late. We're actually gonna shut it down. I just hosed this thing down. Those fans are doing a kick-ass job. So, what I'm going to do tomorrow, I think this top one here probably be good to go. I can probably pull them out, and then we're going to work on all the other ones that we can pull out in the morning. Like this one here, I think I can just grab this one and get it moving. That's going to take some work. Like I said, we want to try to save that shaft. I don't know how well that's going to go over, but some of these other ones, we're probably going to have to fire that back up tomorrow evening to cook these ones. But at least we got a good amount of it done. We got a nice little chunk down there in the bottom of the barrel. Not enough, but a nice little chunk. Tomorrow, we need to get the rest of this stuff off the table so we can finish welding those cages. I think there's only 5 left. Me and Steve jump on it, man. We can knock them out in a few hours real quick. And then I can get this stuff off of the table. We definitely got a hydraulic leak. So we're gonna hang out a while, make sure that these embers are fully out. And yeah, we'll get back at it tomorrow. I'll tell you where we're going, right to the scrap yard. Dancing. You ever seen your copper dancing before? All right, we're gonna have to fire this thing back up, because when this thing was hot, I actually grabbed some of this with a pair of pliers and it slid right out. And I just tried it again and that glue probably reset. So
Plus I have some more stators, so we're gonna light this back up later when everybody leaves. But look at this. Steve, when I wasn't looking, threw all of these in the fire. I was wondering why the damn thing was like extra smoky, like more than I thought it was gonna be. And that's because he threw them in there. Now I baked these in the pan, in the kiln, and I didn't leave them in there that long because it really started to smoke. Because this is like tar. Like there's some type of insulating tar wrapped with like some type of burlap looking tape, and they're just nasty, man. I don't like burning this stuff, but we're gonna burn it one more time tonight, just to loosen these up, and then we are almost done with the mill. She's coming around real nice, and I've already got my first job. We got to head the deck, or two of them, and then I talked to the neighbor about you know, what he does, and he goes, man, the machine shop down the way here, because they're pretty much the only guys in town, they charge an outrageous amount, so we're going to undercut them. And you know, we're going to make sure we do quality work, though. We're not going to just you know, one of those you get what you pay for deals. Nah, we're going to undercut them, but we're going to give them, you know, the same quality, if not better, because the dude I got this set up from, and that machine there, he's an aircraft engineer. You know, he builds jet engines. So like, to him, there's no cutting corners, there's no bullshit, there's no mistakes. You know, when you're building jet engines, man, your tolerances have to be right on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be messing around, and we're not going to mess around. We're going to be pumping out quality work here. But I do have a little bit more work to do cleaning this up. I have to clean the top of this, and I still have to clean these ways down here. You know, it got late that night. It was like, I don't know, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the freaking morning by the time I was done. And then the next day, you know, I literally have piles of scrap out front there that I have to deal with today. So hopefully over the weekend, I'm gonna get this all cleaned up, completely degreased, and yeah, we're one step closer to becoming a machine shop. And then I've been looking online for a bigger lathe. I mean, we're gonna get this one up and running, and this is gonna be, you know, for whatever we can fit in that machine. But the problem with this machine is the distance. We don't have a lot of distance from here to here. So, and then the through hole here is not that big. So if I wanted to put that shaft in there and make a new shaft for my granulator, I'm not going to be able to do it on this machine here. And I don't have I don't know, I forget what they're called, but it's like a steady rest that you can put out here to, it's like 3 bearings, 3 different points to hold big, heavy stuff. We don't have that with this machine. Now, I'm not complaining. We're going to bring this back and treat this machine, you know, like it's gold, because this thing can make us a lot of money. But this is for, you know, like smaller, more precise stuff. We need a big boy lathe so we can stick some of these big boy shafts. You know, I got these big old giant stainless shafts we want to do something with. I even got some titanium in here, big old 10-foot stick of titanium. And then we got these monsters. I want to be able to chuck that monster in there, you know, or even the one I want to do over here, this guy right here. I'm thinking Steve wants to keep it for something, and at first I'm like, we need to scrap it. But yeah, I'm all about keeping this thing. Look at the size of the rotating mass. That's like 4 or 5 inches. That's like 6 or 7 inches there. And if we get that thing spinning, dude, weld some plates on there with some big boy chain, and we'll just make like a little hammer mill where we can send all the little transformers, little motors, you know what I'm saying? Like that bucket of electric motors over there, that style of motor. Matter of fact, I forgot that was even there. We need to go through them and pull the copper out of that too. you know, we want a hammer mill in here. We want to be able to get the copper out in every fashion. We want a hammer mill, a granulator, a wire stripper, a stator wrecker, and we want like good quality, no bullshit rinky dink. We want to be able to run it all day long. So to start with, we're going to need a big shaft, and we got the flywheels already, and we're just going to need some bigger motors. I might have to talk to my generator guy and get myself a diesel generator or something I could set out back here, and then we can run some big boy equipment. Because if I can get a big ass generator, something with 3-phase, we can get some 50 horse motors in here and just start shredding stuff, man.